and I see a lot of friendly faces here. I've known some of the members in the community ever since I was very little, when I was like 10 years old, when my family moved to Baltimore here. So it's always a great feeling to be at home amongst many of you guys. As you know, I was appointed by Governor Northam on December 21st. Was the appointment. He announced it at my school to be the Virginia Secretary of Education. And it was a historic moment because there are 18 Secretary of Education who have served in Virginia before myself since 1972 when the position was created, but I'm the first one that went right from the classroom, from K-12 classroom to the cabinet. That's something that really doesn't happen. So that was a historic moment. It was a historic moment for our community to have a Pakistani American serve in this role. And it's a win and a victory for all of us. So we all should be proud of that. I really feel like I'm a product of you all because ever since 2013, when I've been active in civic activities, everybody has really played a big role, especially the media. I'm here because of my good friend Khurram Bhai, who called me and he's like, Atif, I need you here tonight. I didn't ask what the event was. I just said, okay, Khurram Bhai, you need me, I'll be here. And it's folks like Khurram Bhai and Wajid Bhai and Yusuf Bhai, they have really told my story in the last 5 years, and the press really does a good job of doing that. And they really have, embraced me. And there's so many people who have really embraced me in the community because I'm one of their own. I was like their young son or young brother that they really embraced. And it's your efforts that have put me in this position to be successful and get the nomination, get the appointment. I was an 8th grade civics teacher before the appointment, so I think of the world in those terms. And one of the 5 freedoms from the First Amendment is the freedom of press. So it's really valuable. And not only that, there are 3 branches in government: the executive, the legislative, and the judicial. And the press is actually considered the 4th branch, or some people call it the 4th estate, because it really holds the government accountable, by really stating facts and really asking the hard questions that other folks are not willing to ask. So I really value the freedom of press and the work you all do. So this is really great that a lot of folks are working together in this effort to make the press, Pakistani press, more impactful in the DMV area, so it's very impressive. So I'm very supportive of that, and just very supportive of the community. You guys are wonderful, and we really need to continue to help each other. We have folks playing, helping in different roles, whether it's politics or other related things. We have, my good friend, Mr. Sajid Tarar. We might be on a different, we're affiliated by different political parties, but he does so much phenomenal work for the community in his efforts. Thank you, Mr. Tarar, and Mr. Islam. You've been doing so much work for so long, so we've tried to follow in your footsteps. A lot of folks, and I apologize if I don't get a chance to recognize everyone, but every single person here is very valuable and does a lot. We have a Pakistani woman, Aisha Khan, running in Maryland, and even though I live in Virginia, we're gonna be, Aisha, we're really behind you as a community. The Maryland folks, I grew up in Baltimore, and they were really supportive of my efforts, and we're all one. It's not between the states, it's a big community, so I'm really proud of our community in the DMV area. So, all the best to you. Yes, all the best to you, and inshallah, you're gonna win, you're gonna make us proud as a first Pakistani woman from Maryland, probably the first one in the history of the US, right? So it'll be great. So we have a lot to be proud of. I know it's a long night. I wish I could stay the whole night. I just wanted to come by and express my gratitude for all the hard work that you do, all the gratitude that the press does now. I just turned 40, so I know I look much older than that, but I just turned 40. My goal was to accomplish something before I hit my prime. So I think 40 is like the new 20. There's one gentleman I really wanted to recognize who's doing great work in Virginia, and that's my friend Adnan Bukhari. Adnan will be turning 40 on August 16th. Adnan and I, we're keeping a secret, but there's a big announcement in the works that we'll be announcing about him. But he's really working closely with the Northam administration. He's done a lot of work getting business round tables together. He's doing a lot of work with Senator Kane. So Adnan, thank you for all the work you're doing to advance and carry in the footsteps of Mr. Chuktai and others. So really appreciate that. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to come here today. And I wish you all the best in your future plans with the organization.